What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. What's good with Chef Clay? And first off, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate your responses and your comments. All that good stuff helps me to stay motivated and keep doing what I'm doing. And I love doing it anyway, so thank you guys. Today, is going to be a pretty cool dinner. We're doing Hotpot, which is it's like an Asian style of cooking. You just get like an electric pot. You put your broth or your flavored whatever flavored broth that you want, and then you have thin sliced meat, chopped vegetables, raw vegetables of course, and then in the course of heating up the pot, the broth is going to begin to boil, and then you put your thin sliced meat in there for about a minute or so, and it cooks just like that, and you're able to eat it right out of the pot. So we like to put noodles, seafood, pork, beef, whatever your preference is. I don't want to offend anybody, so to the Asian community, this is my version of hot pot. I'm not using anybody else's version. This is our style of doing it. So you guys stick around, and when we come back, we're gonna get to this hot pot. All right, peace. All right, guys. So now we're about to get this meat sliced. But before we do, let me show you this pre-sliced Wagyu. This was about $25. So that Wagyu is pretty expensive. That's just one of our preferences, something that we wanted to try. So I said, let's do it. So I also have here on my meat slicer, I have about a quarter of a pork shoulder that we purchased. You don't have to go out and buy a meat slicer. You can get the pre-sliced meats. We normally do hot pot during the winter time when it's cold outside, but we love it so much that we do it year round. So that's why we purchased the meat slicer. It's more cost effective for us. So if you guys want to try this, I recommend just buying the pre-sliced meat. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. By the way, the meat is still frozen, so it makes it, sorry guys. So the meat is frozen, so it makes it easier to slice the meat when it's frozen. It's easier to control the size of the slice to make it thinner. This is what we got so far. I'm gonna keep slicing. When we come back, we're gonna get the other half of this thing going. All right, peace. All right, guys. So we just finished our vegetables. We have our fresh spinach here, Napa cabbage, our fish cake, bok choy, the brown beach mushrooms, and the enoki mushroom. Also the tofu and the noodles. And these other noodles. The shakatori. Shirataki noodles. All right, now we have our shrimp here. So like I told you guys before, I always get the shrimp with the head on. because they are a lot cheaper. Well, not a lot cheaper, but you know, whenever I can save a buck, I try. So what I'm gonna do is just cut the head off of this guy. And take my little paring knife here, go down the top of them, keeping a knife in between the shell and the meat to expose the back. And then deep down in the jungle deep, you see that that good old poop or whatever it is. It's not very pleasant to eat. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take the shell off, rinse them off. Repeat the process. Take the head off. And go right down the top of his back, keeping a knife in between the shell and the meat. And then you can just go ahead and go all the way down. Take them out. Right out. And then rinse that yucky stuff out of there. Nice and clean. I'm gonna do one more. This is the barbaric way. Just pull it off. Same process. Straight down his back. All the way from the rooter to the tutor. And just slide the shell down and out. And then get that guy up out of there. There you have it. All right, guys, when we come back, we're gonna get this thing set up and rolling. All right, peace. All right, guys, welcome back. So now we're about to start adding our ingredients to the hot pot. We've got our thin sliced pork going down first. As you can see, our broth has come to a nice simmer, which will make it easier for the vegetables and the other ingredients to cook a little faster. Now we're about to add some Napa cabbage, which I love all these vegetables. This is such a healthy dinner option. I recommend this to anyone. Highly recommend it. We've got our bok choy, which is a Chinese cabbage. And then our fresh spinach is going down as well. Also, try to make sure everything is submerged in the broth to help speed up the cooking process, to make sure everything is cooked evenly. We've got our brown beach mushrooms going in as well. And the stringy one was the enoki mushroom. And then we have our soft tofu. Now, like I said, this is our style of doing this. So whatever ingredients that you like, you can put it in there. That's our yam noodle going in now. And then we have some shrimp going in as well that we peeled and deveined. With the head on, of course. And then that's the fish cake going in, which is similar to the imitation crab meat, which I'm not very fond of, but you know, throw a little more pork in there. And that's the Wagyu that's going in next, which is the thin sliced beef. Very tender cut of meat, very tender. If I get 100 subscribers, maybe I'll do a Wagyu ribeye one day or something. I'm only 10 away from 100, so you guys don't forget to subscribe. So now we're gonna cover the hot pot and let it do what it do. All right, when we come back, we're gonna taste. All right, guys, we about to get into it. Yes, sir. We got our hot pot already rocking and rolling. Food is all done. Veggies are nice and tender. The meat is nice and cooked. And oh yeah, I've got my ghost pepper sauce. This is not an addiction. It's just a lifestyle. Please don't judge me. I love my spice, if you know me. Woo! It's hot, boy. Give that a good mix. I'm gonna grab some of this pork here. Yes, sir. That's that thin sliced pork. Get some of the spinach. Some of those enoki mushrooms. The Napa cabbage. Get some shrimp in there, bok choy, all that good stuff. My son was talking and not eating, so I had to get him to eat his food. He loves to talk, boy. All right, guys. Got my Napa cabbage in there. Got some shrimp. A little bit of bok choy. And I've got the thin sliced pork that I sliced earlier. We got the mushrooms in there. All good stuff. We got some rice here on the side. Delicious. And then in this bowl here, the sauce is the ponzu that I bought from the Asian market the other day. And then I had to add some good old spice on there. That's the and I had to add this ghost pepper. I told y'all how I am about my spice. Don't judge me. It's good stuff. Mr. Braden is enjoying his. Isn't that right, sir?
Yeah, because we have some these, and then we got some these because everyone's sitting right here. So we're gonna let's cook tomorrow because if you want to, then subscribe to your channel because channel. Scared up. See you next time. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you, buddy. All right, guys. So remember, oh, excuse me. So remember to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Share these videos. I'm telling you, one day it's going to save somebody's life. You never know. So I'm Chef Clay, and this is What's Good. All right? See y'all next time. Peace.
Peace with you too.